Hello, and welcome to Steelbook Obsessed. My name is Jake, and today I'm very excited because the shelves you see behind me, you are going to see how they are built. I am making new shelves in the room right behind me right there. There's going to be back-to-back shelving units, very exciting. I've just kind of overgrown a lot of the space that I have in my physical media collection, and I need more shelving. So I think I'm gonna make a new boutique wall. I have a lot of boutique labels and I love looking at them so much. They're so pretty, just better than your average Blu-ray or 4K release. Can't wait to build this. Let's go to the hardware store. We're gonna go to Menards. It's the place that's closest to me that I have bought all of this stuff and material before, so I kind of know what I'm getting myself into. If you like watching this type of content, this is my first real like, hey, I'm making stuff, watch me make stuff type video. If you like that, make sure you like, subscribe, all that fun stuff. But without further ado, let's get building, shall we? So here we are at the hardware store. There are a lot of choices to choose from here. When I made my initial decision, when I made the original shelving, I got this deck board because it just seems a little perfect. It's not going to get dusty at all, and I know I need around like 8 or 9 boards, so I grabbed them on the cart. So the size of boards that I need to fit the wall pretty perfectly is 75 inches. So the 7-foot boards are pretty dang perfect if you ask me. And that's cut off about, what, 8 inches, somewhere around there. I think it'll fit pretty dang good though. Get as much space as possible on that wall. I just want it to fit as much stuff as possible because I got a lot of movies to fit. And I don't want to waste a single inch. So now we are at the shelving and closet accessories, because to put these boards up, you need something to have them hook onto. I'm going to get a few of these. They're 72 inches long. I have 8-foot ceiling, like from floor to ceiling. It's an 8-foot gap. So this will give me enough space to put stuff both like on top of my shelves, to put some like the bigger boxes and stuff on the bottom as well. That's what I'm going to use. And then I'm going to use some of these shelf brackets. I don't know what size yet, probably like some of the 6 inches. I don't need anything too crazy, but I'll need a few of these. Again, I'll show you more of this when I get back home. Okay, so just thinking on the fly here, what I did, these bars right here, the skinnier ones, are the ones that I have in my current collection. So I kind of want to keep the same like uniformity to that. $7.98 for a 72-inch single track. I bought 6 of them, 5 for the one that I'm going to put up and 1 for like the littlest one I have in my collection, because these boards are a little bit on like the flimsy side. So if there's enough support, they'll be straight. But right now on my little one, there's only 2 and you can see it starting to bend, and I want to stop that. So if I'm going to take everything off of that shelf anyway, I might as well put another one of these up just so it can be more stable. You know what I'm saying? But again, like I said, the more stability in it, the better these are. And I like having plastic shelves better than wood, just because you don't ever have to treat them. You don't ever have to do anything to them. They won't weather at all. They'll just be there. You just got to make sure that there's enough anchors and these weights and the shelving racks just to make sure that nothing bows. So yeah, I think it's everything I have to buy here. Let's see how much it is, because I'm thinking it might be a little expensive. Let's see. Here's what the wall used to look like before. A lot of video game stuff. I don't really play this as much, so let's switch this. And now here is where the racking is going to go, on this wall right here. I need to take that poster down still, but the racks right here. The boards are in the spare room, or the storage room right over there. Can't wait to start building these suckers. Let's cut to that. All right, have a little bit of more progress for you. Didn't really record when we were doing this, had to measure a couple times, but here are the boards. Behind me are the racks that the boards are going to be on. This was the hard part, making sure that it is all measured correctly. Goes all the way down to the ground. I'll be able to fit a lot of movies on this sucker. Very excited to do so. Okay, we are making even more progress. We have cut the boards to where they match up on here. There's a little gap on the edge, on each edge, which is fine. I will also grab a drill bit Taylor just to kind of measure where I need to put them up here. As you can see, let's see if I can get all the way up there. There we go. Oh God, I let it go. As you can see right there, there's still like a big inch gap. That's kind of what I want. And now I'm just going to drill bit Taylor measure another like probably inch or 2 below this, and just keep on going down the line until we have a lot of shelves up. So over here are the boards. Originally, these were 8 feet long. I cut them to be a little bit over 6 feet long. Here are the extra scraps that I'm just gonna throw away. Cut them with the miter saw over here. Oh, also, I didn't know if I was gonna do a video or something about this, but I put all of my popcorn buckets on display. My wife had the idea. I ran with it, and I think it turned out pretty good. But now, let's put on some more boards, baby. All right, good news. 4 shelves are up, and we aren't even reaching the halfway point on this sucker. Let's do 0.5 mode. There we go. I like that, but this leads me to my next issue. Not about shelving, about shadows, about lighting. It does not look too bright over here. I need to figure out a lighting situation because these shadows are not gonna work for me. Gotta figure something out here. And also, I ran out of shelf brackets, so I have to go to the store, pick some more up. I have 8-inch ones, and I absolutely hate the way that they look. These 6-inch ones fit these boards to a T like a glove. So I am just gonna pray that I find more of these 6-inchers. I bought all that they had the last time. Let's see if I can find them. Okay. Just got back. This is the next day. I bought a whole box of these 6-inch brackets. The 8-inch ones that I bought previously at the start of this, way too wide. They just didn't have any of the 6. They finally had those back in stock. Let's get back to this thing. Well, we're getting somewhere, folks. Look at all the shelves I have behind me. Looking quite nice, if I do say so myself. Now I'm just trying to figure out how I'm going to organize these shelves. I know I'm gonna have Shout Factory, Arrow Video, Umbrella, Vinegar Syndrome, all on their own different shelf. I just don't know how I'm gonna do it yet. Let me think about that for a second. Another thing I didn't think about, right about there, right above like that area, is where the air conditioner unit is. And as you can hear, that sucker is loud. So this was going to be my recording space. I don't know if that's where it's going to actually end up being. We shall see, but I'm thinking Scream Factory up top, then Arrow, then Umbrella, then Vinegar Syndrome, and then the others are kind of up in the air. Let's just start grabbing movies and seeing how it looks, shall we? All right, here it is for the most part. There is the new boutique wall, and I gotta say, I love everything about it. I just don't know where I need to move around some things. But for right now, let's go and start on this side. We have the Shudder Originals, then going on to Paramount Presents, going on to Viavision, baby, and then slapping into Synapse Films. Synapse Films leads into Vestron Video. Vestron Video goes into my Shout Selects. Shout Selects lead all the way down. Ooh, if I can get that glare off there. There we go. To the Scream Factory section, an entire row of Scream Factory, and it's pretty much already all the way full. So that's great. I can turn that sucker around if I want to. Row below it, we have Umbrella Entertainment. Let's turn this, get the shadow out of here. I still need to work on lighting and everything. I just didn't want the video to like take more time than it necessarily had to. Love Umbrella Entertainment. They do not get enough love. So I like showing all of these boxes, but they're gonna get filled in no time, I promise. Next up, we have Second Sight Films, a great UK distributor that is finally getting the love it deserves. I think this year they have just been kicking all sorts of ass with Possessor. That's like one of my favorite releases of the year so far. And then we have Arrow Video, which I have a lot of Arrow Video stuff. Going all the way down here, I have a couple filler boxes and titles and stuff. So there's that. Going down one more row, we have Vinegar Syndrome, and this sucker just keeps on going and going and going. And then here's where Vinegar Syndrome ends, and OCN Direct, their partner label, goes into play with all of the different partner labels. I've got AGFA, I've got Altered Innocence, I have Circle Collective, I've got Culture Shock, I've got ETR Media, I've got Dust, I forgot Dust, a lot of ETR Media. That's probably my favorite in the OCN Direct line. I got Gunpowder and Sky, I got Factory 25, I've got Terror Vision, even though they're not part of it anymore. I've got Music Box. I've got that one I can't remember. I've got Subculture. I've got Utopia and Yellow Veil Pictures. And then we have a little section of Severin here. That's going to grow very, very quickly. That's why I have a lot of like space. A lot of space lined up there. Because all of these little OCN directs are going to get pushed to the side once I put in a lot of my Severin, because I have a partnership with them now. I'm going to be getting a lot of their titles. It's going to fill up very quickly. But now we go down here to all of my imprint films. They pretty much fill up an entire section to themselves as well. If you haven't heard of imprint films, they come out of Australia and their releases look mighty nice, especially these gorgeous box sets. I couldn't find any good place to put A24, so that's where it's going for right now. But these box sets, man, they are so, so nice. And each movie comes with its own individual case. So good. Down here, we have Criterion. And I've got a lot of Criterion, but not an absorbent amount of Criterion. Again, as you can see, there's a lot of filler, a lot of padding, so I don't run out of room when I add more things. Here's some Kino Lorber, another boutique label I am partners with now, so that is also going to fill up quickly. That's why I'm combining Kino and Criterion. They kind of match. And then the bottom row is just a whole bunch of hodgepodge. We have Visual Vengeance. We have 88 Films, Unearthed Films, Cauldron, Blue Underground, Oscilloscope Laboratories, MVD Rewind Collection, and the Mill Creek VHS line, because I don't think that gets enough love either. I adore the artwork they put into that stuff. But that is everything. Let's get a bird's eye view. Da, 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 da. Oh, that's so nice. Whoop! Yay! And with that, I think that'll do it for today's video, but stay tuned because the boutique wall is going to be changing as I walk out of this room to the rest of my collection. As you can see right here, I have this stack of movies that I need to put away. I was waiting to put this boutique wall away. That's why this is so insanely huge. And you can kind of see there's a Vinegar Syndrome. There's a lot of boutique labels in this stack. So I'm going to be making a big put away video. I know that a lot of you have been requesting that. I usually just do like the 90-second putaways on TikToks, all that jazz. I'm gonna do a big video here on YouTube. Stay tuned for that, probably next week here. And if you want more of like my collection update videos, let me know, because the boutique wall is no more. The old boutique wall is vacant. I have plans to move things around to where this will probably stay exactly where it is, but I have more movies over in that room where you see Mr. Shining Jack. Hi, Jack. Here's Johnny. That's where a lot of like the S through Z titles are. I think those are going to go there. If you want more of those videos, let me know. If you liked watching this, make sure to give a like, a follow, subscribe, all that fun YouTube stuff. And yeah, I think that's it for today. Until next time, I'll see you.